Yeah, microphone checker 1 2 1 2.
Yes, sir.
Two kings from the Queen City.
Back in this.
Because we got what it takes to rock the mic, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're listening to the season finale of this bitch. Second season.
Ooh, season 2 in the book. Damn.
Yes, sir. Episode 32.
Yes, sir. I love it.
You gotta love it. I love it too. Man,
How you feeling? How you feeling about?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Through season 2 like that.
To be honest, I'm just proud of where we landed so far. To be quite honest with you,
man.
You dig what I'm saying?
It's a grind. It's a hustle. It's work.
A hustle.
Hard work.
Consistent hustle too.
Ain't work like that. Ain't people ain't built like that. A lot of people ain't built go through all this.
Hell no, 30, for sure.
33 episodes.
33, 32, 33, whatever.
Yeah,
Still in the 30s. You know what I mean? You're right. Most people don't get to make it to see the. Don't get to see. Yeah, probably not even 15 if they playing it, a certain way.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, yeah, even with that shit, we might as well kick it off, right?
Let's do it.
Well, shit, the first voice you hear is none other than Perseus, a.k.a. Pro, a.k.a. Prolific, a.k.a. Pro Black,
Yo.
a.k.a. DJ Mute, a.k.a. the motherfucker that would love to grab juicy booties and everything. Let me quit before I get in trouble. All right, yeah, a.k.a. the Chick-fil-A co-signer. You know what I'm saying? Because I deal with nothing but God's chicken.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying?
Ooh, God's chicken.
Yo, feel me?
Yeah,
feel me?
It's that good. You right.
A.k.a. the hip-hop lover.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. A.k.a. music lover.
Ooh.
A.k.a. all of that shit.
Yes, sir.
You dig what I'm saying?
There he is.
And I'm going to pass it to my man's next to me. I'm going to let him rock.
Shit, this way you got Philly. Why I start with Philly? My name is Drew.
All right.
But then you got A.K.A. Philly.
All right.
A.K.A. Philly Dot.
All right.
A.K.A. Chef Philly.
All right.
A.K.A. the Black Heavy. Slim Philly. You know what I'm saying? Jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Go Getter.
Go Getter.
You see it?
Cheesy.
Get it. Yes, sir.
Cheesy style.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see. A.K.A. the Black Avenger. The one and only.
The one and only.
And that's it. And we out here.
Yeah, we out this bitch.
Episode 33. Season
32.
32. Damn, 32?
Yes, 32. Yeah. It's cool. Anywho, speaking of being a Black Avenger,
What's up?
how about we start with some Black excellence?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I love the Black excellence talk.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when it comes to getting some get back to the point where our ancestors get to feel, us being proud of this shit.
No, we taking it there.
We taking it there. We taking it there. Deep rooted in the South with
All
this
right.
one.
Let's do it.
And it's going straight out. It's coming straight out of Alabama, right? Roll Tide and everything, whatever you want to fucking say. Because my peoples represent. For y'all that don't know, that's been underneath the rock. It was on the news, or it started Monday, but it happened Sunday, I believe. Where the racist pale pigments on the other side got to feel, what it's like when they don't have no more privileges. You feel me?
Privilege revoked that day.
Yeah, they were revoked like a motherfucker that day, huh?
They thought they was gonna use it, and
shit. And then most of them, all they saw was knuckles, hands, bottom of Nikes.
The Alabama Brawl, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, some long chairs coming their way, some folded chairs coming their way. Some of them saw water, you know what I'm saying?
Damn. Yeah, some of them did saw water.
Yeah.
One of them jumped in that bitch on his own.
Oh, for sure.
He was so
because
scared.
he was like, nah. Ain't no sense of me getting in my ass whooped.
He took a look. He said, "Hey, nah, man, I'm done with this shit."
Word. Yeah, so we celebrate, our Black people's represent unification. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it had to been in a form of violence, but hey, sometimes that's what has to be done, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, they chose violence that day.
For sure.
Man.
For the story is, so a black captain was doing his job, basically navigating the scene, because there was a boat that was in the way of what you call it, one of the main boats that they have.
Ferries?
Like a ferries, yeah. They was blocking the ferry from parking, keeping them at sea. And of course, these people that, decided to, the system or the rules or whatever didn't give a damn until my man's had to move it himself. And then what happened was, now they was calling themselves, causing the scene. Jumping my man's.
Wow.
Right on camera. That part is really nothing new to us as far as like black people. Unfortunately. We see what happens on the news with police brutality. Even things where examples like Ahmad, forgive me for going blank on the brother's last name, where he got killed in his own neighborhood because he was just taking a jog one day as a black man. Just having things like that in mind, we're numb to it at this point, seeing us getting jumped, right?
Yep.
Then, what do you know? We fucked around and found a little bit of hope. Shit. It started with one man coming down, trying to break up the scene. Next thing you know, I'm seeing multiple videos.
Angles and different shows.
Angles and different shots. Of my people's getting off that boat like, nah. We ain't settling for this shit.
Motherfuckers are swimming.
You know how pissed you gotta be to swim across sea?
I said,
just to whoop some ass?
I'm mad. Well, I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? That's crazy. When I was like you said, what has he seen to make him be like, fuck it, I'm jumping in the water, I ain't waiting no longer. But then I'm like, why didn't anybody else jump in the water? Then I was like, damn, it was a bunch of black folks that probably can't swim.
See.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn.
I was like, you know what? Now that made more sense. He probably learned how to swim early on age. He's like, no.
Yeah. He's one of the newer generations of kids that's like, nah, fuck that. We gonna swim. You feel me?
I'm gonna make it over there. Y'all gonna show up eventually.
Oh yeah, eventually. I'm gonna whoop some ass in the meantime while you get over there.
Yeah.
And boy,
he just Michael Phelps that shit.
Michael Phelps, and then he basically pick up somebody did the Batman and the Batman versus Superman movie where he did the movie where he picked somebody up and then boom, slam him on the ground.
His body, he got some licks in.
For sure.
I saw him throughout the whole fight. I kept an eye on him just to make sure. I was like, if you gonna swim, you better do some shit when you get over there.
Shit, it did it. Did he? And did it.
He was one of the ones. He body slammed one of them motherfuckers.
You got that right.
He was angry. That motherfucker said, I had enough.
Word.
He said, fuck all that.
Fuck all that
you
shit.
ain't about to jump one man. And that's the thing. I was like, the whole thing about y'all jumping on one dude like that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back situation.
Yeah. Because we didn't, like you said, like we say, we've seen too much.
Yeah.
As it is, especially within recent time.
We can't allow on our time for this shit to happen again. No, we ain't gonna jump this time. We gonna unite. Good things happen out of it. Bad thing. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing because it looks good because for once, especially in this environment, it shows that black people can unite. We're together. We ain't gonna allow no bullshit. At least today. Not today.
You
know what I'm saying? We've been dealing with this shit for long enough, but not today. We ain't gonna let y'all do this shit for today. So.
Yeah, man. And this is coming from a guy like me who'd rather be the lover than the fighter. Starting off, but even then, at a certain point, it's definitely going to get to you. It's definitely going to make you boil inside. Like, nah, enough is enough. Damn it, if we got to start a riot, fuck it, let's do it.
And I'm sure a lot of people were like that for you. They probably don't like to fight like that, but they was like, nah, we got to do something different today. Can't let this shit happen.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the latest I've seen. So they got arrested as far as like the people from the Caucasus Mountains who started it. So, see what I'm saying?
Right. I'm assuming a lot of people got fucking, charged in that.
For sure.
It's probably still pending on.
Probably still pending.
Here,
Oh yeah.
But for now, I'm pretty sure, a lot of them white people got charged for this shit. The nigga with the chair though,
he's definitely gonna get it. Unfortunately,
he's definitely going to jail. As soon as he hit that white lady, I said, yeah, he going to jail.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah,
I said, go ahead. But your ass going to jail.
I think he made it worth it for his jail sentence.
Yeah,
you feel me?
He was the older one, so he probably at least 60 years old. But I think he probably was more about the reflection on what was going on back then and all the shit they went through. Black people. He was like, nah.
Well, that's what I think. He jumped on the video. I'm not sure if it's fake or just real, but it sounded real from him. And where he said, he thought about all the shit that's happening back then, and he mentioned like the Rosa Parks situation about her having a seat, so he made someone else have a seat.
Yeah,
he made that white woman have a seat. Yeah,
he was like, all I could think of was back in the day when Rosa Parks. So I gave her a chance.
So I gave her a seat.
Yo, that was like the best response to that.
For sure. Like that's the realest response I ever heard.
Yeah, man.
But yet, and some people would try to say, let's not make it race related. I'm like, how long are you going to insult my intelligence to a point where I'm sitting there thinking, okay, group of white people jumping one black man when it was unnecessary. Let them two square off.
Yeah.
The other people jump in was, male and female.
Yeah.
Them type of hits and jump, and the jump they were doing, it didn't seem like it was just a regular fight.
It wasn't fair.
No.
And it wasn't. Yeah, like it ain't black and white. It was. If it was 1-on-1, it would have went different.
Right. We wouldn't have this discussion.
It would have been a regular fight. When it probably wouldn't even been viral that it is now. But you had you and your other thugs jump in.
Other thugs.
Yep, we're gonna emphasize thugs because that's what they were.
That's exactly what they were.
And we was like, nah, we're gonna make it fair.
Yeah.
So we made it fair. Then it got unfair because it was a whole lot more than us at the end of that shit. I get that.
Oh, for sure.
But then y'all brought that on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
Fuck around and find out.
You fucked around and you found out.
Easily.
And now it's just kind of like we try to, it's a message, I think. I think we put a big message out there.
Yeah.
To the world that hopefully it takes a positive grasp than a negative. Because it can go either way. If you listen to Fox News, it can say something else. They can say all these hoodlums jump.
Oh yeah, fuck them. We ain't got to pay attention to Fox News.
It depends on what outlet you're looking at. But I think for the most part, I think that made a positive impact, at least in the black community, where a lot of times we are against. I don't think we are. I think it's just we have that mentality that we're each other's like we're enemies. Naturally.
Yeah. Against each other for sure.
And this actually showed that we are not. If we work together and we come together as one, we can.
Yeah, and I'm right there with you. I'm hoping this lead to a positive aspect because me and another black man, pretty much just around the way was talking one day about this situation.
For sure.
And he was more so like, his hang up was more so like, because we always been fighting each other, We could take an example of Chicago. My niggas is at war every day up to this day.
Yeah.
And me always trying to put the positive spin on it. I'm like, I got a feeling this is still going to help us go in the right direction for unification. Only because of, we done seen too much. We done seen George Floyd. See how that played out. I'm one of them that's like, if we were like this around George Zimmerman time, who knows what have happened up to this day.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I say that to say this, he still get his ass whooped, if we catch him in the street or whatever. But unify is one for sure.
Yeah. It's showing that privilege that they try to utilize that privilege of where we can do whatever we want. We can fight people. We can do what we want. We're not going to get in trouble. We're not going to get hurt. And this is just proving the fact that it's not them times anymore.
No.
We're not going to sit you and roll over and let you take it, do whatever you want and not have no repercussions of it. Nah, you going to get your ass whooped.
Right.
Fuck around and find out. It's just that simple.
And would this lead to more things like that in the near future? Who knows? Probably not. I still kind of like hang on the fact that our generation and the generations before us, we won't see it until we're gone.
Yeah, we might be long and gone for it make a real impact like that. To the world.
For sure.
But it definitely is gonna make some kind of impact.
Yeah, it made some noise this time. That's for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, we hope for the best, but you know, we don't never like to see that. And as black folks, we really don't want to do that. We don't want to have to do that.
Right.
But at that time, we had to do it.
Yeah.
And if we didn't do it, it probably would have went bad. So I was like, so usually when our back's against the wall and shit like that, then we do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
So
and if there's any
times.
Oh yeah. And if there's any other message for that to you motherfuckers on the other side that want to test it, we don't look for trouble, but we can help your ass find it.
we'll give you some.
You know?
Yeah, we'll give it right back. We'll
sure.
See that energy.
For sure. And break it down even further, because you're talking to a man that grew up pretty much in the plantation areas. So me and someone like me and my niggas that grew up with each other, we'll see what happens. We done seen enough of that. We had to fight through that too. Yeah, and I say that to say this to you motherfuckers on the other side, you racist sons of bitches. Yeah.
Fuck all them hoes.
Fuck y'all and everything y'all stand for. Fuck y'all, it's a staff record label and some motherfucking crew.
Hey, yo, shout out.
Shout out. And most importantly, suck a dick. And let's move on.
What they say in New York, yo, you eat my dick. No, I didn't say what they suck my dick.
Yeah, just suck my dick.
Hey, yo.
Straight up.
Yeah. Just like that.
And just like that.
They already got new videos of somebody with a chair hit somebody else.
Hey, imagine that, right?
You see that shit?
I seen it earlier. I was like, see, my niggas is pulling through.
Mm-hmm.
But we can we can go on to something more positive. You know, the end of the season, I guess, the right way, right?
What you got, man?
I mean, we're in the month of August, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's been a whole lot of talk, you know, during the year of this moment, which is celebrating hip hop.
Right.
50 years of hip hop. Who would have known? Who would have known?
Thank God, 50 years ago they brought this into the world.
Man, happy birthday to hip hop. You know, more life and blessings.
More life.
And we start off with that. You know what I mean?
More work.
Yeah.
Bring us more music. Please.
More music, more great music. Yep. You know.
Yeah, more great music.
More things for the culture.
Because you could just bring us more music and be some bullshit.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, keep that boo boo shit, you know, on the other side. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, just to think about it, let me ask, starting off with you. How has hip hop impacted your life, and what you see it doing for the future?
Oh man, so that's a great question. Hip hop is almost, I would say hip hop saved my life a lot of times because it's a culture. Hip hop is a culture. Hip hop is a lifestyle. It's not just music. It's an embodiment of. It could be an embodiment of your personality and all your creativity put in one. You know, you mix that with other type of music and hip hop is just a mixture of all type of music if you listen to it correctly.
Right.
You know what I mean? You'll listen to it, somebody will tell you, oh, it's just rap, it's just blah, blah, blah. They talking about, gang violence and guns and bitch women and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, like you listening to a small aspect of hip hop and you won't listen to the whole aspect of hip hop, you won't appreciate that hip hop embodies a whole bunch of genres into one. Yeah. And how somebody can not sing and still be able to produce music, or not be able to sing and still be able to produce music and have that creativity to bring it out to light and show people. That's the whole beauty of music right there.
For sure.
And hip hop embodies that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not just for singers. Hip hop can be for people who just love music. So that's how it changed me, because I'm not the best singer. I can't be the best singer, but I listen to it in a different ear where I listen to the whole song. I listen to instrumentations. I listen to the rhythm. I listen to the synth. I listen to the beat, of course, and I listen to the words, and it all brings it together for me. So that's what I love about hip hop. I've been listening to it since I've been born. It won't stop. Can't stop. Yeah, man. 50 years.
And that's a great explanation for it.
Yeah, man.
50 years.
I need a tattoo on myself. I'm gonna tattoo it somewhere. Hip hop saved my life somewhere. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco.
For sure.
How about you?
When I think of hip hop, how it impacts my life and where it's going for my life, it really starts for me, trying to have flashbacks of me being a little shorty, just being fascinated by how something can come together like this where, like you said, it's not singing, but it's just the way words are put together to an instrumental like that, and it still gives you the thing of, okay, this is great music. This is the way it's supposed to be said. This is the way it's supposed to go. Hip hop for me is definitely a lifestyle. And when I go in reflection of that, I grew up on the boom bap hip hop. That's what started me more so. Surprisingly, even with like my first rap CD I would ever buy would be Tupac, All Eyes on Me, still boom bap, surrounds everything for me.
Right.
It gave me the sense of, anything that can look like it's gritty, anything that looks rough, anything that looks like, okay, your everyday average Joe, and yet it still looks beautiful as hip hop.
Yeah.
Just from the vision of, what artists bring, with the lyrics and everything. For me, and I reflect on, like you said, of how over the years, people that don't understand hip hop will try to, more so criticize it, more so try to find a way to demonize it or whatever. Just because you don't understand, this is how we need to express ourselves. We can't, hold that in,
Exactly.
See what's around us, our environment. And it doesn't have to be something for just the likes of NWA or hell, going forward with Snoop, Tupac, Ice Cube, whatever.
Yep. The greats.
For the greats. It could go to as far as hip hop, or what I consider an underground with Black Moon, DOS Effects, just to name a few, just Brother Ali. And we have people that criticize hip hop over the years, yet hip hop has turned into something where it has taken over the world in one way, shape, or fashion. Even with other genres of music now, you can hear hip hop elements with that.
Right.
Versus when we were growing up, we would have to sample those other elements and other genres to make our song.
Yep.
And now here we are, 50 years later. And I say hip hop saved my life in more ways than one, for sure. It helped me to express.
Yeah.
It helped me to more so find my identity as a person in life.
Yeah.
And so I'll be forever thankful for hip hop for that.
Amen.
Yeah. And other elements of hip hop, whether that's breakdancing, graffiti, hell, we could throw poetry up in there.
Spoken word, yep.
Spoken word. Yeah. That'll be all because of hip hop.
Yep.
Just in general.
Facts.
As a whole.
Facts.
So.
And hip hop, it embodies a bunch of different shit, and motherfuckers just don't understand that.
Really don't.
And you don't, if you keep it on surface level and you don't dive any deeper into it, then you won't understand it anywhere. anywhere at all anyway. So that's why we don't really have that type of debate with people who don't even listen to it.
Yeah.
Because they just surface level with it, and I'm just so deep into that hip hop that I could talk about it forever
and ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop could be responsible for most people's relationships, friendships, and everything like that too. Just go off on the side, thinking about it. Hell, that's how me and you end up, connecting.
Right.
In the beginning,
just making music,
making hip hop music, to be specific. And then, shout out to my nigga Will. That's how we connected. By the way, happy birthday to him.
Yes, sir, man. Goat.
The GOAT. Happy Goat Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I think of relationships with other friends as well. And yeah.
It also builds that relationship.
Yeah.
And then other people can see it, use it as a coping mechanism as well.
Right.
A way to express yourself.
For sure.
Like, especially with their poetry and spoken word. You'll meet the quietest person in the room, but then if they do like a spoken word or something, you're like, oh man, I ain't never think they thought like that, and they make it just like you.
Yeah. And they go deep with it too.
They go deep with it.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are written down, but some of them in the head type stuff.
Right. So, however you celebrate hip hop, just do it well.
Yeah.
Just respect it for what it is, because 50 years, that's nothing to sneeze at.
Right.
For me, that lets me know we're
stay.
here to stay forever and ever, and forever golden for that matter.
Yeah. So what do you hope to see? Well, if we make it next 50, I don't know if we're gonna make it 50 more years. But what do you hope to see in the next I guess several decades of hip hop?
Well, I would want to see it grow in its own way too.
Yeah.
I just don't want them to steer away from the elements that got them here. Like the breakdancing, like the graffiti, like the MCing.
R&B. They trying to kill that off. That's part of hip hop.
Because they pretty much, cousins or sisters, whatever you want to say for it.
They related. They
related. As long as they have soul in it.
Yeah.
That's all I can ask for.
Yeah.
For the future. That's really the best way I can put it. How about for you?
Just keep with the being progressive, right? I'm not a fan of staying stagnant,
right?
And just being like everybody else and sounding the same and all this stuff. I just want the creativity to come back.
Yes.
Be a little bit more creativity. The beats are getting better, clearly. So with technology and all that, the sounds are going to be gained. I just want hip hop and the artists and that to just stay with the projection of the technology of the beats as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Don't give me a 10 out of 10 beat, but the rhyme or the sound or the artist did like a 2 on the track with his lyrics and shit. Nah, y'all gotta be right here, and that's what we running into. Beats are always gonna be probably better than the lyrics and all that stuff, but you got people like Kendrick and J. Cole and the younger coming out.
Big Crit,
Corday's pretty good. He's
Corday.
So you just need them to kind of stay par with the beat, and then I think we're good, man.
Yeah, and continue to inspire. That's all I can ask for.
Positive.
Yeah, positive. Continue to inspire the best way possible. And with that, I'm more so like, when we're dead and gone, I got a feeling it will still have its impact like the way it's supposed to.
Yep.
Fire to predict for the future. So beyond that, I guess that gets our letter, our love letter, or however you want to call it for hip hop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
We salute. 50 years of hip hop.
For sure.
50 more.
Love your hip hop more and more. And then, for that, I guess we'll just start talking about, our closing thing for the season, how we feel about the felt about the season? What we looking forward to?
I feel like a very good season. You know.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think we gave the our audience good content. You know.
Yeah.
We was out here pushing it, hustling. You know, a lot of shit happened this season. We touched base on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of good shit, some bad shit, some RPs, you know, stuff. We always got to give respect to that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I look forward to season 3. See what we're gonna do with that one. Gonna be some
Hell yeah. It's gonna be some shit. Yeah. For me, I'm definitely proud of where we at. Shout out as far as like, you know,
and listening and staying tuned and all that.
Yeah. Shout out to us in general for, you know, even working to this point, you know, because most people would quit, you know, at a certain point where they feel like, you know, I starting to feel like work.
Yeah.
For us, it doesn't feel like work, even though some weeks it's like, okay, we still need a break because of everything else around us personally.
Everybody needs personal breaks here and there.
Oh, for sure.
Know what I'm saying? Everybody needs time off, PTO, vacation time, whatever.
For sure.
But we always back at it though. We never leave it too long.
So we will never confuse that with, you know, saying we just don't like it. It's just, everybody still humans. Everybody's still gonna have to get some rest at a certain point. You know, free your mind. You know, at that point. You know,
mental health is one of the biggest issues of today's concerns and
for
things
sure
like that. So we also gotta stay on top of that. So
absolutely. You know, we got each other for that, so we good
for sure.
In my opinion, and we're looking forward to bigger things like in season 3. Everybody keep talking about they want to be guests too, so we ain't forget about y'all. You know, as far as like being guests, you know. We'll definitely got you. We definitely got y'all with that. We got some guests. Then probably will come
season 3 we
kick it with
guests.
us.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that? With some guests, you know, here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, at least for people that you know we connect with, we mess with, or we associate ourselves with.
Yep. Turn the mic up. Approved.
Approved.
Yeah,
for sure.
We'll do it.
So shout out to my moms for keep, you know, supporting us the best way possible as a mother would love to.
Absolutely.
You're angels, heaven sent, so do not forget that.
Yes, moms. Both of
our moms. Yeah, for sure. Both our brothers and everything, you know. You know, I consider your brothers like my brothers, so shout out to y'all.
Yes.
Shout out to Chance. Shout out to Will once again. Shout out to our homie Gabe, our nigga Gabe J. You know, we out here, y'all holding it down in the DJ world. Shout out to the Boston's finest barbershop.
Oh man,
for always supporting us, for sure.
Always getting us pretty, you know what I mean, before shots and shit.
Oh yeah, before the shots and just supporting us in general.
And the support.
Good look, y'all. And EJ, our boy, for keep supporting us. Because I'm thinking about the people that we didn't shout out last time. And shout out to people that reached out to me and you to say they supporting our podcast.
Yes, sir.
Knowledge was goody. Ghost was goody. And shout out to everybody that we spread love with. Love is love.
Yeah, love is love. We back at it. Into season 2, but we're gonna come back season 3 with some more shenanigans. So.
Yeah, you got any shout outs yourself for?
I think you covered it. I mean,
okay.
Based on we didn't do last time.
Basically,
shout out everybody who did last time and all the new ones he did. I co-sign all that. Basically, what he say, I co-sign. So it is what it is.
See, you smart. You know how to do this shit.
I let you do it this time. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I guess we'll do our closing bars if anything.
I got mine on my phone, Jack.
Okay.
So this is what I want to say. This is what I'm gonna do on season 3 finale shout out. It says you would never know if you could ever be if you never try. You will never see.
Ooh.
Shout out to Lupe Fiasco, fam.
Lupe Fiasco.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
What about you, boss?
Mine's been off the top of the dome. I've been thinking about how to phrase this because it's more so going back to hip hop. Of course, God created music, so God created hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
For me, hip hop is soulful. Hip hop is love. Most importantly, hip hop is life, and hip hop is forever. Thank you.
Bars. We out.
We out. Black out.